You should start the recording.
Hello, it's recording now. Yay, look at that.
Lovely! Why don't you guys give me a recap of what happened last session while we're here?
Have you ever seen the movie Horizon Point or Event Horizon?
I
That
have. I love it.
happened. Yeah, that happened.
Not yet. You've like maybe the first 10 minutes of that happened.
We're getting there.
We haven't gotten to the part where the ship goes back to hell.
You guys say words sometimes, and I listen to them, and then I'm never sure.
Have you not watched Event? Oh, actually, no, you probably haven't.
Yeah, no, I'm
It's a-
fucking uncultured as shit, bro.
It's the best Warhammer 40,000 movie that's technically not a Warhammer movie.
40,000.
It's like, as you say, it's like the first 10 minutes of the movie, but they grabbed Jurassic Park and from the end of the movie and brought to the front of the movie.
Absolutely, a little bit. So, you are in a large hallway thing. Out to your south, to the down, is a big window to the empty vacuum of space.
Awesome.
And to your front is a big monster thing.
Right.
It
big
looks
monster.
it looks like some strange combination of flesh and metal. It looks like it's in pain, and it looks maybe not angry, but certainly motivated to violence. I would like everyone to roll initiative, and I would love you all to do that with the foreknowledge that I rolled in advance for this thing, and it got a nat 20.
Awesome.
Could I ask
do
you
I
a real
roll
big
as well?
favor? Could you delete my token?
Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Did it do
Oh
the
yeah,
thing?
me too.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna kill myself. Hang on.
I can move myself.
Okay.
I can't.
Let me delete everybody
There we
else's
go.
token.
Yeah.
Fuck, at least it worked for one of you. Okay. OS, if you could also roll, please. Don't add the stat modifier that I gave you. Instead, add. I do have a stat sheet that you'll get in a moment.
Is
If you
it
could-
just a D20?
Yeah, it's a D20 plus. In this case, for you. What is the Dex modifier on this thing? +5.
Did I roll a 5? Hold on. I rolled a 5.
Oh, I forgot to click on my token beforehand.
Oh, did it give you the L?
So it didn't. Yeah, I rolled it, but it didn't go into the track.
Oh, it's fine,
because
I can put it
mad at
in.
me,
Hang
yeah.
on. First, let me add Big Greasy,
I'm not used to rolling initiative.
and then let me
like
add
this.
Gauze,
Oh my god, Big Greasy.
and then let me add ADM. Okay.
Oh.
Big Greasy is got a fucking like 6,000 because he got a nat 20.
Big greasy.
Big Greasy.
Ignore the stupid bracket. Hang on. There. Enter Gauze. I'm sorry, Gauze. What did you get? 6.
6.1.
Okay. And Adam, you got 10. Lovely. Okay. And then I press. Is it descending? Descending is the order I want. It's Big Greasy's turn first. Lovely. All right. I need to begin by double checking Big Greasy's sheet. Fuck me. The white balance on this camera. With the power button. There we go. That helps a little bit. Not nearly as much as I hoped. Okay.
You're in heaven.
I am. I've ascended. Okay. Big Greasy has a movement speed of. Where's it written down? 30 feet. Okay. 30 feet is. No, hang on. Oh, perfect. Right up enough to get right up close.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
Big Greasy gets right up close, and as an action, you see Big Greasy's hand. You think it's a hand, some approximation of a limb that functions like an arm, shoots forward, and a whole bunch of like black rocks and shards of metal shoot out at all of you. I need fortitude saves from everybody. Lapis, add an extra +2.
Should OS be on the...
Not yet.
Okay. Just checking.
And Adam, you do not need to roll this.
Okay. Can't hit me, I'm too tiny, haha.
Fortitude.
Fortitude?
Where is it? is? Is it in the skills?
It's a saving. It's in your saves, so no.
Oh, it saves. I see. Eh.
Aha!
Oh, it'd help if I close my character.
Okay. Gauze and Lapis make the save.
God damn.
Yippee!
It was DC 12.
Yippee!
Safi and DD, you each take. Bear with me for a moment while I find my dice and roll these. How many points do you guys have?
16.
Okay.
Where's my health points again?
It's under your initiative. There's a whole section for health.
Oh, I have
I have 8 hit points.
initiative. I have 10.
Nice. And
5.
shake.
So, Lapis and
Very
Gauze, you
small.
take no damage. There is the names Nagisa and Safi.
Jeez,
You
that's-
take how much is this? 8 damage. You do not have any you do not have resistance to it, and you don't know what kind of damage it is, but it hurts. I am also going to mark something on both of your character sheets really quickly.
Hmm.
I'm going to let me see if I know where to do this on the Starfinder character sheet. Hang on. I'll look at Safi's first. Oh, here, we'll do it in the XP marker. I'm gonna mark down that you have one of
One
I'm just
stack.
gonna mark down that you have one of something in this first little bar here. You don't know what that one is yet, and you won't know for a few sessions.
Awesome. I'm also
if my
gonna write
character
that.
survives a few sessions.
Yeah, you do
no
have
prob-
2 HP.
Well, now you have 2 HP. That is the entirety of Big Greasy's turn. Nagisa, you're up.
Awesome. Are attacks of opportunity a thing?
Let me double check how that works in this system. I think they are, but it might be a feat you have to take, and this guy doesn't have that.
Isn't a feat?
Oh my god.
Well,
he
he has,
doesn't
f-
have
well, he has something resembling feat. Attack of opportunity,
Oh, I see
Starfinder.
you're not coming through.
Oops. I'm drawing a little thing as an approximation of Adam's floating shot.
Oh, lovely. The floating shell is going to get a big upgrade shortly. Just so we're aware, so that it can fight. So yes, an attack of opportunity is a thing that this thing could do as a reaction. You get the impression that this thing's threatens a 10-foot area. So you could back up a little bit.
Okay, next question. Is there penalties for using a ranged weapon in close quarters? It's not that big of a deal.
No, let me just double check. If you're attacking with a attack roll rules, hang on. What is the listed optimal range on your
Gun?
yeah, on your gun?
Fuck. 30 feet? Range is 30 feet. That's all it says. It's a pistol.
I understand. I'm just taking a quick moment to go over the specifics of how this works, because it's a little, unfortunately, it's a little complicated because it's Starfinder, so everything's a little complicated.
Yeah. But at least we're figuring this out for future turns.
So it doesn't, I can't find anything that says there is any negative, so I'm going to assume there is not.
Okay.
So feel free to make your attack roll. Fuck me. I turned the music up. I like turned the music down and then it got quiet, so I turned it back up and then I just got deafened.
Fuck it. Nagisa is going to snake around this thing, basically. And smack it with a knife.
Yeah, stabby stabby.
Stabby. Is this a full attack? Yes. Yes? Yes.
Let me double check really quickly. Full attack might mean you're not allowed to move.
Oh, okay, hold on. I might not move if that's the case.
So the way a full attack works, it's a full round action, so you can't move first, and it gets you 2 attacks, but you get -4 to both.
Oh, okay. Let's not take that chance right now, so we're just gonna sit back here and smack it.
That is 16 to hit. Let me double check.
I also get another thing.
16 hits, so that's 3 damage?
Yes, asterisk. I also have trick attack, so that does...
Oh, lovely.
An
extra 4.
Because this is a operative weapon.
Yes. This is just a knife, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
You should be adding your dex modifier, but it's not for some reason. What's your dex modifier?
3.
3. So, okay, so 3, 6, plus another 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. I am on Big Greasy's sheet. Okay, cool. Awesome, cool. Yeah, you stab into this thing. It, you would expect blood to come out, but you make like a big incision on its, again, approximation of an abdomen, and instead it looks like oil leaks out. So you've used your movement. You can continue. You have a bit more movement, I think, but you've moved. You've made an action. Do you have any swift actions?
I don't believe I do. I have swift reaction as a... Oops, sorry. No. No, I don't. Does the Dex edition go on to the knife or my trick attack? Or is it both?
I believe just your knife.
Okay, then I will fix that. Other than that, I am ending my turn.
Okay, cool. Adam, it is your turn. Adam, you... Over the past hour or so, as you've been walking with you've had this floating thing moving with these strangers through your ship, you've noticed slowly more and more things on the ship have started to come online. And you notice and I hope you're looking at the battle map, this area that I'm pinging here, in this crate, something comes online that you think you can use. Do you want to tap into that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, everybody, you watch as the little, like, Destiny Ghost thing that was floating alongside you falls and just tumbles through the vent that you're all standing on, and then boom, punching through this crate next to you is where is GM info overlay, move to token layer, there we go. And I'll post a picture of it.
Security bot.
Beep beep.
And I will also add the character sheet to your journal OS in just a moment. You see, if you've played the Callisto Protocol and you recognize this, no you don't. This giant, it's like 8 feet tall security robot punches through.
Oh nice, gender. Right, OS.
Security droid.
Extremely gender.
I figured you would like that. Let me just add it to your journal. In players journals override. Okay. Can be controlled by override. Okay. Save changes. There you go. It's an NPC sheet, so it's a little bit more complicated and more important, more to the point. It's fuck ugly, but you should have your slam attack and your integrated tactical arc emitter listed there. So there you go.
Let me see where. Okay, I see. I'm assuming okay, that's ranged. All right.
Yes, that's ranged. Although I don't think it it actually has the range. Let me double check really quickly. Unfortunately, like I said, you think the player sheet is bad. The fucking NPC sheet in Starfinder is some bullshit. Security
God,
droid.
what am I looking at? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. Let me just.
My D&D is coming back to me. It's fine. I got it.
So the arc emitter has a range of 15 feet.
Okay. Okay. Who has low health here? It is.
I have half of my health left. She is the one that's really hurt. She has 2 HP left.
Yeah, that's Safi way down like here.
Okay. Well, is there any clearance for me to get in between them?
What yeah.
Okay.
You could. It's technically a grid intersection, but we can say that you can like do that.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm assuming Sappy is visibly not doing very well.
No, definitely not.
I also cannot control the token.
Fuck me. Hang on. Can you just drag it on from the journal really quickly?
Yes, hold on.
So the actual journal section on the side. not the character sheet.
Oh, the actual journal? Okay.
There you go. And let me just delete that one really quickly.
Okay. Well, that's exactly 30 feet for me to get, like...
Yeah, that's... you
If you
can
press
plonk it. You can plonk it on this. You can plonk it on this corner here.
You can also press Alt and free place
okay.
it. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Okay.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah, you see this security droid just like vroom to life and barrel forward like it's nothing. It's very strong. This thing looks like it weighs maybe 1,000 pounds, and is just hammering forward.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make. Do you want to use your slam attack?
So as this thing, I'm imagining this thing barrels forward, and you know when something is so heavy, it has trouble stopping almost.
Oh yeah.
As it like comes to like a stuttering halt in front of Safi, facing this giant thing. And I suppose I will use my slam attack. Surely that won't do any AoE damage to my friends, right?
It won't. It won't.
Okay.
You would know. It doesn't.
Okay. Do I just click? Full attack? Yes, no?
Not a full attack because you moved.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's a 22 to hit, which absolutely hits. Oh wow, you got a nat 1 on the die and still that 8 damage. Lovely. Okay. Yeah. Security droid. Yeah, no, sick. Oh fuck, I don't want to edit the security droid's hit points. Big Greasy, where's Big Greasy? Why did I close Big Greasy?
Oh, I have a lot of HP. Okay.
You do. You have a lot of HP. NPC. It's because it's built like a D&D NPC where they have less. They do less damage, but have more HP than a player character. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. So
Okay.
yeah.
Is there So I'm assuming this is like a physical slam, right?
Yeah. You're
is it-
basically
is it-
punching it.
Is it possible for me to, at least flavor-wise, attempt to like effectively taunt it by trying to latch onto it, or like otherwise direct its attention and attacks towards me?
What do you say to it to try and attract its attention beyond just punching it? It's got like a loudspeaker where a mouth would be, so you can communicate through it. Oh fuck.
Okay.
Pardon
I
me
don't think Adam
clonking
would
the fuck out of my microphone.
say anything. I feel like Adam doesn't entirely realize that it can speak in this body, at least in the heat of the moment. So Adam does not say anything other than just trying to physically manhandle it.
Okay, so in that case, give me a let me look at the NPC sheet to see if I can ask for a specific skill here. I can. Okay, give me a oh my god, you add so much to that. Holy fuck. Give me an intimidate check.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
So that's a 2 on the die, so 17.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
The numbers in Starfinder get really big really fast. Okay. So that's a 17. I'm gonna roll on my end here for the fella. You can see I've got my fancy dice here. I'm not using the lame dice for this because they're rolling like shit lately.
Fancy dice.
That is a natural 17 on the die, so it resists your taunt attempt.
Oh, okay. Well, I tried. Not very
Yes.
well, but I tried.
You literally almost the worst possible roll, and you still,
Yeah.
I still had like a 15% chance to
Yeah.
succeed on that. Okay, so that is Adam's turn. Safi, you're up.
Okay, so considering she's still at 2 hit points, she's gonna.
With Adam in the way, if she...
I will say you are, if you like just run in that direction, you will not get an opportunity attack on you.
Now I have realized just now that my mic hasn't been working for about 15 minutes.
Oh,
Huh.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I was trying to ask a question the whole time.
What question?
What does entangle do?
Let me look it up.
I've tried. I cannot find it.
Here we go. Entangle. A creature hit by an entangle weapon becomes entangled. Okay, what the fuck is that? Oh, lovely. Okay.
Yeah, no, you can see my problem.
Oh, here we go. See the entangled kid. Fuck me. All right, hang on.
You see my issue?
Conditions. Here we go. Entangled conditions. So a creature that is entangled moves at half speed, cannot run or charge, and has -2 to its AC, attacks rolls, reflex saves, initiative check. Has -2 to a whole bunch of shit.
Okay. I have... Okay. So, never mind, we'll get to this on my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that she's here, she's going to swivel around, and she is going to. Is that an action? No, that's uses my move action, so I can't do that. I'm going to fire the pistol. It's not a full attack because moved.
That is a 16 to hit. That hits. Awesome. So you deal 4 damage. That should. What's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is 0.
Oh, it is adding your dex. Your dex is just low. Okay. Noted.
You do have to manually fix that in the boxes for the record in general.
Well, yes, that's fine. I was asking what the dex modifier was, and it turns out the dex modifier is nothing, so it's a moot point at this point.
It does make attacking easier for me.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, that's 4 damage. A 16. Yeah, 16 does super hit. So, math. There. Okay. Those of you who are watching the camera literally see me doing the thinker pose, trying to subtract 4 from a number.
No, I relate. Like counting on my fingers, like, oh.
Okay, there you go. Is that your turn, Safi?
I don't think I have any extra turns. Let me check though. Abilities.
You might have swift actions. I don't know your class well.
Not unless I need to roll a sense motive check, and I can re-roll.
Not
that
at the moment.
So
I mean, you can choose to.
I don't. I'm not going to. I don't think it's going to come up with anything. I think its whole motive is going to be probably things here crush things.
Awesome. Okay, Sat is Safi's turn. Gauze, you're up. Poppy, hello.
Woof. Yes, hello. Sorry, I'm present. I'm awake and alive.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning at 8 p.m.
Guten Morgen.
Good morning.
So what are the moving away from an enemy rules in this system? Like,
It has 10 feet of...
So it's in this case we're treating it it's essentially D&D, except this thing has a 10-foot threatened radius.
okay.
It has reach.
Cool.
And also if you move specifically in, and I'll use the ruler to denote it, like this general direction, it can't get an attack of opportunity on you because Adam is being huge.
Oh, nice.
Tiny mouse go burr.
I would love to do that.
I will also say, I'm not going to do it to Lapis because you're starting on that square and it would be unfair. If someone runs like over these gaps in the vent here, I will need a reflex save to not fall in.
Ooh.
But if you're just running in that direction, you're not running over the gap and you're fine.
Yeah, I would.
I will also point out you are the cleric and Safi has 2 hit points.
Oh fuck.
We have
might
had
wanna
one
heal.
attack.
Cool. Hold on.
Just a
Hold on a
CR4
second.
bad guy.
Let me check my spells real quick.
Aren't
I
we
was even real
all-
careful. I did like the actual fancy boy math to calculate its CR. I normally don't do that.
Probably that one. Is it a touch spell? It is. How far can I move? A normal amount. Wink. Just a little rat shriek, and I run away. And I will cast. Is it casting? I will Mystic Cure, whatever that is. touch spell.
It's a spell,
Oh.
yeah. Starfinder is the same setting as Pathfinder in the far future, so yeah, it is just spells.
Why is this text box so small? Hit points depending. 1d8 plus wisdom. Thank you.
If you click it, it should just do the thing, I think.
Oh,
You could try. I don't know if you've got your sheet set up for that, but... Yeah, there you go. Rolled it for
there you go.
I
Enjoy
think.
6 hit points.
That's 6 more than she had.
No, hang on.
No?
That did not roll like that. That rolled an attack roll.
Ah.
So yeah, roll a d8 plus wisdom.
Help, I am being assaulted.
What is my wisdom? Oh,
10.
That's
Saf,
better
you
than
regain
6.
you regain every hit point you lost.
Yay.
Oh
But
wait,
that
are
little-
you at full health?
Yes.
Oh well, it doesn't matter because I'm also full health. But if I secondary part of that spell is if I roll and you are back to full health, I also get healed, but I haven't taken any damage.
No, you haven't. Not
So
yet.
it doesn't matter.
Because you got the 12 on the save.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. That is going to be... That's your turn? You don't have no swift actions or anything? You've cast one spell, so I don't think you can
I've
cast
cast-
another.
One spell. I don't think so.
Cool.
I don't think so.
All right, Lapis, you're up.
Hoy, hoy! Fighter time.
Fighter
Not
time.
fighter, but
Cool.
fighter and
Is flanking a thing?
It might not... It doesn't work like it does in Pathfinder... Or in, 5th Ed, but I
let's
think
see.
there is... some
Flanking
benefit
is
to
a
it.
thing. So hold on.
Starfinder. I'm just double checking the rules for it. So flanking is, yes, it works. It's a +2 bonus to attack rolls.
Cool. I'm standing right behind it. Just
Yep.
so
Yeah,
you're aware.
Yeah, I think we get that bonus.
Yeah, you will.
Okay. Well, I am going to move here. What will...
Oh yeah.
This thing is like... Its important bits look rocky rather than fleshy.
Maybe not rocky, but definitely metal.
Okay, crunchy.
Crunchy.
I'm just trying to figure out whether I should smack it with my bismuth hammer or my gemstone longsword.
Well, I have the slashing covered, at very least.
Yeah, hold on. I mean, they do identical damage. It's not really...
I would try the hammer. See if it does anything. Worst case, you
Hammer
switch.
Phone. Why is my phone complaining?
Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out if I set this up right.
No, that's fine.
Hoping
Take
I
all the
have-
time you need. Let me check and make sure the president isn't dying.
Oh,
Doesn't have ammo. I'm just...
Prime Minister, I guess. I do live in Canada.
Is this like a just so you're the only
I'm
one
going
who
to
can say them?
press the button.
Yeah, hit the button.
Full attack, no.
No, it's not a full attack because you moved a little bit.
Ah,
Woo, that's
fuck.
a nat 1. So,
Great.
does not hit. And it is adding your stuff, so it is put in correctly. But unfortunately, that is a miss.
Okay,
Let me
give
just double check and make sure Starfinder doesn't have any like you rolled a nat 1 so you cut your own head off rules.
I'd prefer if it did.
I just looked up fumble. Term was not found.
There is critical effects, so I'm just checking. Nope, there are no additional effects on a crit fail. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Cool. That is.
I still have. Don't
Yeah,
I
go ahead. You still have a
movement?
bunch of movement.
Yeah, that's my. What's my AC? Ah. Doesn't look right. Hold on. Oh, no, I was looking wrong. No, that does look right. EAC. Oh, fuck. Okay. That's bad. Oh.
Here?
How much movement do you have regularly?
30.
30 feet.
Okay, it's 30. So I'm gonna try it.
Okay, where are we going? Down that way?
Yeah,
Okay. It will get an attack of opportunity on you.
I know.
What is your AC?
13.
13, 13, 13, 13.
You are
Oh my God,
braver than
that's so-
I.
It adds so much to this. Oh God, yeah, 29 hits. Okay. Where's my D10? My D10, there's my D10.
You know, gang, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling super confident.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Any weird effects on me?
No.
Okay.
Your
8
head
bludgeoning
hurts.
damage.
Head hurt.
Hey, guys.
Uh-huh.
I'm on 3 hit points.
Okay.
Guys, what's your total HP?
11.
Why do I have more HP than you?
That feels low for you.
Wait, yeah, no, hold on. I never added my Constitution modifier.
You never added your Constitution modifier.
It didn't. Why doesn't it do that automatically?
Wait, have I added my constitution? Yeah, I have added my constitution modifier.
Oh yeah, no, we're weak.
Hold on.
You should have slightly more hit points than that.
Yeah, no, hold on. I should have 3 more. I can't change that on here though.
I'll figure it out.
I'm just making my. I'm just tracking it as if my total hit points weren't 11
Sure.
and were instead 14.
Completely reasonable. Like I said, the Starfinder character sheet is a perfectly assembled piece of software with no flaws.
Can't even say that as a joke.
It is Big Greasy's turn. I have done the kindest thing I could possibly do, which is switch to one of my lane D6s for this first roll, which is an extremely important roll. This is like a dragon's recharge mechanic. On a 6, it gets to do that AoE thing again.
Oh God.
I'm doing it here on camera. That's a 1.
Okay.
Yay.
Hey, Nagisa.
Yeah.
There's an attack coming at you.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did I put my D20? Hey, Nagisa, what's your armor class?
My AC is... is it the EAC? Or the KAC?
No, KAC.
15.
15, a 13 misses.
He just skillfully dodges out of the way, it's fine.
Lovely, lovely,
He is
lovely,
short.
lovely, lovely.
Hey, what the hell?
It is taking a full attack here. So it's going to make another attack. This one is at the security droid. Okay, yeah, that hits by like 1 billion. Let me double check the security droid's AC. Does the security droid have an AC of 30? No.
Where
Your
is it?
KAC is
Oh,
18,
okay.
which is a big number, but not 30.
Yeah, 30 is a little high.
Unfortunately, it rolled almost as high as possible.
Oh boy. Okay.
But it wasn't a crit!
Yeah.
Mark down 10 points of damage on the yeah,
On
So
security
I
droid.
Okay.
10 points of damage on yourself.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, mark down 10 points of damage on that. And I also need a reflex save.
Okay. Reflex. Where is that on the?
Saves.
It's in a slightly different spot on the NPC sheet. It's
Oh.
right beneath your armor class.
Oh, okay.
Reflex, a 13 succeeds. You do not get shoved in this hole here and fall through.
Yay.
You stand your ground. You see this thing like whirls around and like a hole opens in its abdomen and a saw blade shoots out and tries to take a swipe at Nagisa and misses, and then it like boom full slams into the security droid. It hits the security droid, but it stands its ground.
Haha.
It doesn't have any swift actions, so Nagisa, you're up.
Yeah. Congratulations, motherfucker. You're getting more knife. Take knife. We'll do a full attack. We'll do a full attack. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it up.
Hook it up.
Okay,
That
I don't think
is
that's a 14 and a 13.
Yeah.
Let me just check. Neither of those hit.
Oh, okay. That was the risk.
Yeah, this is the cost of doing business. That ends. Yeah, that was your full round action.
Yeah.
So that ends your turn. Adam, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay.
I've been watching too much Ruby. I just had a flashback.
Well. How is Nagisa doing on health-wise?
I'm half down. I have 8 health, but you know, I also have the most hit points out of
Damn.
everyone in the party as the rogue. So
You have double my hit points.
Okay. So, question for the rule of cool here, right?
Yeah, go crazy.
How tall is this thing that I'm facing?
Let me double check how size categories work in this system. Hang on.
I really wish you were in my game, OS, just because you are always all about the rule of cool and what you can do not by the rules of the game, but by the rules of.
We live very different
fun.
we live very different lives because I'm a big rules bitch.
Fuck the rule, I want this cool shit.
I'm a big. This is why I'm talking about moving to Pathfinder. I want more rules. It is like 12 feet tall.
Okay, and how tall am I?
About 8 feet.
Okay.
If
So-
you're asking if you can grapple it, the answer is yes.
Well, see, my answer is, right, if... How much clearance is there between this guy's legs?
How do you mean?
So if I were to, say, pull something, like, straight out of a fucking action movie, and try and, like, slide my way underneath this guy to get behind him and try and shove him into the grate, could I, in theory, do that? Or at least attempt to do that?
So, I have good news and bad news.
Okay.
The bad news is there's not enough room between his legs to do that.
Okay.
The good news is you have enough movement you can just go around.
Hold on, let me just walk around. You give me a second.
I love the idea of, like, you know how just minorly stilted movements, just run walking
Run
very
walking.
casually around him.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, you move around it in the same way I would move when I was like maybe late for work.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I move around this thing like I am late for work, and I'm going to try and shove this thing into the grate.
Okay, let me just check the rules of shove attacks in this system. Because you know I'm a rules bitch. Shove attack, Starfinder.
I think it might be a grapple check.
Shove action. So make make a athletics check.
Okay. Athletic.
You have to beat a DC. Let me double check. What
a
is
weird
it? 40?
DC.
You have to beat a DC 17.
Well, I have no modifiers to this.
Athletics? Yeah, you do. No.
No, I do. I have
Why does it have?
acrobatics.
Wait, hang on. Let me double check
That
something. I
doesn't
might have put
sound
that.
right.
In. I might have put that in wrong.
If you have that big a strength modifier, just like
Hang on.
My dex
watching
is higher than
Lorelei
my strength.
slowly.
There was a mistake in filling out your character sheet.
Okay.
I am fixing it. It is solved.
Yay. Okay. Well. Oh my god.
18. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Let me just double check how
Ooh.
far.
Pog, as they say.
Yeah, pog.
Hey,
As they say.
Alex,
Yeah?
shut up.
No.
Pogalicious.
Pogtopia, even. Nope, Mari, put you back in the box.
Fruitopia.
Pogtropolis.
Yeah! That classic website. Oh god!
Lorelai just flashbanging herself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
It's like that GIF that you know that GIF of the guy that like gets flashbanged, like with his screen.
Isn't that the COD one? Just like flashbang.
Yeah. Hold on.
I am bathed in the light of Reddit as I double check
Like
a
this
rules
one?
clarification. Yes.
Unrelated, but I just wanted to say, Lorelai, that you look very femme.
Thank you. Okay, cool. Lovely. So, I was just double checking because I know Pathfinder 2nd has some weird rules about crits, and I wanted to check if those carried over into Starfinder, but they don't. So, you shove this thing. I have, it works. You don't get it all the way in the grate. You get it, like, halfway there.
Okay. Does that count as an attack?
Yes.
Still attack? Okay.
Let me double check. Hang on. Shove is a it is an attack. Yes.
Okay, it doesn't attack.
Does this have multi attack? Hang on. No, this does not have any kind of multi attack, unfortunately. So.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to use the remaining of my movement to try and get in front of Nagisa again. You get the sense that even though Adam isn't saying anything, it's this is his way of saying, "Stand back, let me deal with this." AKA, stop getting right up in its face. Please, you're so squishy.
I mean, Nagisa's pretty fucking good with a knife.
Say what you want about the knife. It's putting in work.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Throw the knife. There you go.
Adam's turn is over. Safi, you're up.
At that point, I'd just
So-
use a gun.
Are we trying to get it in the vent system? Great thing.
You get the impression getting it in the vent would it would fall and take a bunch of damage from that, but also just dealing damage to it also seems to be working. Like
How
if it
rough
bleeds,
does it look?
how rough does it look? Let me double check its hit points.
Would,
It's at about half health.
would I... This is going to be very... I don't know whether you can allow this, because it's very much probably against the rules. Could I forego doing damage with my shot to try and shoot it in the knee and get it to fall back into the vent?
There we go.
No.
Understood. Figured it was worth asking.
It is at about half health, I will
What's
say.
above it? What does the ceiling look like?
Oh my god.
The ceiling?
Mm.
There's not like a chandelier you can drop on it, if that's what you're asking.
No,
I was thinking
like
like a
how
actual
much
piano.
clearance is there? Like how much clearance is there between like
These
that-
ceilings
the
are
creatures?
like way
top
the
and
fuck
the-
up.
Okay, okay, gotcha. No, okay. Sorry, your turn.
I guess I am going to shoot it then. Full attacking it. Bang.
Ooh, the second shot might hit. Yes, the second shot hits. Okay. That is 3 damage. I will mark that down.
Yay. 3
What is this?
damage.
Why is it sad? Why is it Darkest Dungeon?
Maybe it's like this. Maybe this is the point where we learn like this thing had like a kid and a family.
Hang on.
It's 2 days from retirement. The kid is like just finished graduating.
Back to the real shit. There we go. Okay. Yeah. You fire a pew pew at it. Let me hide the character sheet so I'm not flashbanged. Yeah. You bam and fire into its shoulder, and it kind of reels back and then looks back at you, and just a mechanical screech exits the orifice you think might be a mouth.
Oh, that's not good.
Um,
She says that in character, by the way. Oh, that's not
Oh, that's
good.
not good.
that is that was a full round action, so that is going to end your turn. Gauze, you are up.
Hello. Boy howdy. Okay, well,
I need to run at low levels more often. I like the tension.
The tension
I'm
is,
gonna
will
go
we just
ahead
straight up
and-
die?
Yeah.
Mm.
hmm.
Y'all know I like throwing lethal combats at you.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Don't I have equipment?
Poppy, the way you speak enthralls me.
Equipment with a T.
Mm-hmm.
I think it already had a T?
Nope.
Horse with teeth.
No, equipment has a T in it, naturally.
Have you
Nope.
considered
No, it
that?
does
Well, and
Yes, it
horses have,
does!
and horses
What?
have teeth in them naturally, but
Equipment!
yeah, there's a T at the end.
Yes, at the end.
Have you considered that horses should be
What?
carnivores?
What the fuck did you think he meant?
Equipment.
Equipment.
I thought you meant
Equipment
equipment.
naturally has a T in it. No, it doesn't. What do you mean?
What?
I thought you meant because I was pronouncing it like equipment. I thought you meant
That's
there was
not,
a T
that's
in the
not an
middle.
actual word, just so you know, Dee Dee, that's not an actual word.
What, equipment?
No,
it's
equipment.
fine.
It's
We figured it out.
Equipment.
no. There's been a
There's
huge
a T!
There's been a misunderstanding.
Oh, wait, okay, never mind.
Yeah, you just did the same thing I did. Owen.
Okay.
There's been a misunderstanding.
There's no T in this. Types of T. Look.
There's been a grave misunderstanding.
Alas.
We're all
Anyways.
I think
Give
you all know the
him
real
a
spelling of the
break.
word.
Give him a break. He's a good boy.
If I come over here,
Yeah.
can I? Is there holding actions in this system?
Let me check.
Perchance.
We're finding out how combat works in the system in real time.
Yippee!
This music is so funny. To me it sounds overly dramatic because we're having to like take all of these breaks like from
We
the
had to
action.
take a minute to argue about equipment.
I'm having a great time for the record.
Really a blast.
Truly.
So yes, you can, and it works basically the same as how it works in pardon me, I'm about to belch and I don't want to do it right into the microphone. Or it's just not going to happen. Thanks, body. Okay.
No, that
Denied.
It works basically the same as it does in 5th edition, so you have to tell me what kind of action you're readying and what will trigger it.
Okay. I would like to ready the exact same thing I just did. Another
Yep.
Mystic Cure. Which could be a bad idea, but it's fine.
And what's the trigger?
Lapis coming within touching range of me.
Lovely. Okay. That
I'm
is
running and like doing little grabby hands basically at her.
That is adorable.
Just come here. Just come here.
extremely
Please.
panicked rat.
No, I want.
I'm, like running back and forth in the background, like please, please don't die. Hold on.
Okay. Lapis, it's your turn.
Ahoy!
Just take 5
Me
steps
matey.
to the to the right, please.
Actually, thank you for moving OS.
You're welcome.
I have a question.
Yeah, hit me up.
Things like... Oh, yeah, it's just a radius. Hold on.
Lovingly, normally when Duma says something like that, it's bad.
You ruin my evening. Fully do it.
Ah, shit. What am I doing? I can just back up. Why I'm
You do
doing it
have
like
30
this.
feet of movement you can use. That is like a thing.
Yeah.
just 5 steps to the left.
I'm gonna...
the
So...
right, I mean.
I have a frag grenade. Several, actually. But
You have a frag grenade.
yeah, I'm gonna put it here.
Yep.
And then toss it.
So
Which will engulf this thing.
Yep.
But will not hit anyone else.
You are correct. There's a save on that, I believe.
I do believe.
Let me look
so,
it up.
Hold
Hang
on.
Frag grenade star. At this point, Google has recognized that I'm looking up Starfinder. Frag grenade
Ah.
save PC. Okay. What is your dexterity modifier?
My dexterity modifier is 0.
0. Okay, so this is a DC 11 reflex save.
Oh boy.
Big Greasy has a dexterity modifier, a reflex save modifier of +5. So, I'm gonna roll the d20 here. On a, let me see if I can get this on frame. On a 6 or higher, this thing succeeds.
Box of Doom.
Is that no damage or half damage?
I believe it is. That's a natural 1, so roll full damage anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
I was trying to do the box of doom, and then the die went out of frame.
Why is it doing an attack roll? I said no. Okay, whatever.
Is it only 1d6?
It said so. Yeah.
Let me just double check really quickly.
Might have a.
Thank you,
special-
Starjammer SRD. I hate this fucking website so much. Here we go. Yes, it is currently only a 1d6 damage, and that's 3 damage. And you don't add your dex modifier, and also you don't have a dex modifier to add. But in the meantime, that does deal 3 damage. This thing is looking rough.
Ship damage. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move here so we have some decent spacing going, but gods can still get to me.
No,
if they-
no, she has a
Please.
prepared action. Go to her and then move away.
Okay. Okay.
Just-
I move here.
Just yay!
You are up against the window to the outside, by the way.
Tag teamed. I'm just like a little rat hand slapped you on the arm.
Do you get slapped on the arm? What do I get? What do I get?
Roll a d8 plus 4, Poppy.
I love how we just have this like
Woo!
little rat medic.
Wow.
going
That's
around
not
slapping
damage.
people to
That's
heal
12
them.
hit points.
12 hit points to you.
I'm back at full health. You
Yeah, I
are-
punch you for 12 damage.
It's good to know.
you know-
Lapis dies.
No. You know, like the high five. You give me a little rat high five.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just jump up. Hold on.
Gauze banging out the tunes. Okay.
Yeah.
That
was
is
like
going.
yesterday.
Yes, it was. That was yesterday. It is going
Now
to
I'm-
be now Big Greasy's turn.
Big greasy.
Greasy.
We're gonna get the tray of doom back out. We're doing the kind thing
Yay.
again. Can I hang on? How can I do this that I can keep the die in frame? It's not gonna work.
I think you're just gonna have to like
I have an idea for how to do this next session. So
get a
on
second webcam and like put
on
it.
a 6 on the 6 on this d6 roll. I can do the AOE thing again. That's a 2.
Yay.
Yay!
So it cannot do the thing again. Okay. Big Greasy is going to.
Big greasy.
Yes, you can see I'm googling rules again.
Whenever she flashbangs herself.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. I think I might have just unplugged something, but that's a problem for later. You see Big Greasy turns around and goes to grapple Adam.
Yay.
Let me just double check and see how this works in Starfinder, because it doesn't quite work how it does in 5th edition. Choose an opponent within your reach. Melee attack roll against the... What's the KAC on the mech?
Is 18.
18, okay.
What are you biting into?
Cookie.
Is it one of the
Oh,
ginger
fuck.
snaps?
Yeah.
Now I'm hungry. Yeah.
Cookie.
No, that's Lapis's character sheet. Big Greasy, here we go. Why did I have Lapis's character sheet open? Okay, Big Greasy adds... Okay. So, KC on the security droid is 18. So, we're getting the box out. On a... The Big Greasy has to beat a 26 to grapple you.
Jesus.
Because it's your K, it makes an attack roll against your KAC plus 8. So it adds plus 11 to this roll to be to 26. I think it has to get a 15 or higher on the die.
1 in 4.
That would be a 6, so it fails.
Yay.
It is going to try and move. And as it does, you get an attack of opportunity, Adam.
Oh boy. Okay.
So go ahead and roll a slam, or if you want, you can try and shove again. And before it escapes, try and shove it in the grate.
Yeah, I might try shoving it again just because.
Give me a shove roll against its, DC 17 athletics check. 21. In the hole it goes. So we're gonna rewind time, because before it can move, you boom, full on, like you're a schoolyard bully and you want this thing's lunch money. In the hole it goes. And you like look down the grate and you see this vent like goes, because wouldn't you know it, it's a spaceship. You need really big vents to ventilate an entire spaceship. This thing plummets. How much? What's fall damage in this system? I should have thought of these things before I planned this encounter.
It's okay.
I planned it like this would be a really cool encounter in 5th edition, and I'm gonna see how cool it is in Starfinder. 1d, okay, it's the same. 1d6 per 10-foot falling. I need a shit ton of dice. Hang on.
Fear.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do I have now? That's 19. Okay. Oh man, it's almost too many to hold. Oh shit. Goodbye. Okay. I'll find that later. Oh god, I lost another one. There we go.
Baby, are you good?
No. Oh my god, I rolled a lot of 6s. This thing could not possibly be more dead. I'm not even gonna bother finish. I rolled like literally, this is 20d6 and I think I rolled 12 6s. This is the deadest motherfucker in history.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, you see this thing plummets and just splats into a mess of metal and viscera on the ground.
What's Viscera doing here?
The viscera, the like thing, not viscera the person. And combat is over, and I need to find my previous ambience. Oh, perfect. Copy. Let me... Shut up, Dead Space. Clear the playlist.
Kind of cracked music, though.
It's good. It's good. I actually don't like Dead Space 3, but maybe I'm...
The music site.
It won't let me remove more items from the playlist. That's a shame. Okay, well, here. Play. There. This is an 8-hour video. I don't think we'll get anything that's currently in the playlist repeating. Okay. Let me move the scene back to where we were. Everything is still, and everything is kind of quiet for a moment in the wake of fighting whatever that was. What are you guys doing in the immediate aftermath?
Nagisa's just kind of like sitting there panting for a second, wiping a little bit of blood off his face, and kind of checking out the wound that thing gave him and like himself.
You're checking it on yourself. Give me a medicine's skill in the system, right?
I believe so.
Give me-
life's... No, wait. Yes,
No, there is
yes,
medicine.
yes,
Give me a
yes.
medicine check.
Awesome. Bonk. 10.
10. On a 10, it doesn't look infected, but it doesn't look infected at the moment, but it looks... There are little like pieces of debris left in you from that thing it threw at you. It was basically like a giant pile of like black metal that it spat at you, and there are shards that are still sticking out of it. Black metal and rock and very profoundly unpleasant stuff. On a 10, it's still in there, and you think maybe you should get it out.
Yeah, he's gonna...
Oh, goodbye,
We lose.
Oh,
Duma, who also rejoined on the Roll20, so I think I might have had to like restart Chrome or something.
We are gathered here today.
Womp womp.
Oh, there.
Hey, there we go.
Hi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
We can now.
Fuck me, I hate so much. If I tried to take a look at it, would I get any bonuses?
Absolutely. You would get a add +5 on medicine, I guess. If you're looking at the wound, medicine.
Here. The one
That
shot I was
is a 22.
22. This view, as Nagisa is kind of pulling out some of the shards, Nagisa, I assume you're just like discarding them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You-
I would ask Gauze for help pulling some of them out. But some of the ones that are a little more precarious. Guys.
As
The shards.
Nagisa and Gauze work together on kind of pulling out little bits of
my
shrapnel.
little rat hands.
Yeah, with your little rat
Are
hands.
Perfect for.
As you are doing that, you see they kind of throw aside one larger chunk of it, and you pick it up, and it looks similar to those chunks of material that you guys found in the hallway earlier. Except, if you'll recall, Duma, as I just... Hang on, let me double check our DMs. So I'm getting my verbiage correct.
Here.
Yes. What I described as inert last session, Duma, is definitely not inert. It is active and angry.
Do I have any sort of small container?
Sure, you've got like a vial or something on you.
Cool.
What the hell was that thing?
I don't know, but I.
Okay.
It trails off.
Clarification question.
Totally.
How do I, the character, know that it's angry?
Eh.
If you need to DM something to me, go ahead.
Yeah, hang on. People have secrets in a 5-shot, and it's hard to, communicate on that. This is what I get for suggesting this specific idea when you came to me with this character concept. Okay.
If you guys need to head to DM to player, I can.
What do you mean you can? This is my server.
I still have admin perms if I want to drag you people, but I was gonna say I can take my headphones off because I wasn't sure where we were.
Why would you drag me? I haven't done anything.
Cancelled for
Why am-
existing, I guess.
Why am I being cyberbullied online?
Oh, because it's
How do you
the
get
internet.
cyberbullied offline?
No, online.
That's just
She said
bullying.
offline. Dude, I
This is
love.
taking a while to
think
type.
it's- with the state of the internet these days, I feel like it is possible to get cyberbullied offline.
That's fair. Well, no, but then it's just bullying.
Why isn't
Yeah, but,
cyberbullying
like,
just bullying?
Cyberbullying is an energy.
Yeah.
that
What
can be
the fuck
brought
are you talking
offline.
about? What?
You know?
Cyberbullying?
No, no,
is
no,
an
let her cook.
What are you?
Let her cook.
No. No.
No, I'm-
she's
I'm-
cooking
I'm-
with spo-
I'm with Poppy on this one.
Yes.
So am I. Yeah.
I
You're
feel
cooking
like
with
at a
spoiled
certain
materials. Throw it out.
at a certain like velocity of chronically online, it
Excuse
becomes cyberbullying.
Velocity.
What
Velocity.
Yeah.
What if you type a message in like Notepad and then print that off and hand them as a piece of paper?
That's
That looks like
bullying.
you're offline. Yeah, but it's cyberbullying.
Amber,
Yes.
Amber, a printer is an analog device.
Okay,
What
consider-
if, consider,
Consider this though. What if you print off an email?
Lapis, can you roll me sense motive as well, really quickly? Also with +5.
Sorry, I'm trying to open a bottle of
That was
Orange,
your rolling
but I-
Trying to
sound
open
for
a bottle
second.
because of how fucking exhausting this conversation is.
I genuinely
Yeah,
thought that was the sound you
not-
were making while trying to roll.
Do you feel? Do you feel?
I also
cyberbullied?
thought that was a sense motive. That's
Hold on, sense
what
motive.
Lapis sounds like when she thinks.
I'm not good at this. Yeah, 6.
You did add +5, so that's 11, which is high enough to get what I was about to type.
Okay. Jesus.
Like I said, it's taking a while to type.
how do you guys feel about Squirtle?
They
What?
tried to
think
kill
it's
Misty
just one of them.
once.
While they are sensing motives in the
Yeah, go ahead.
Adam is like standing over the grate, like peering down, like standing there for quite a while the entire time, just making sure nothing moves down there. You just get the sense that he's concerned, maybe is the right word, that something may or may not attempt to come back to life, or something else will
Um,
crawl out of there.
Adam,
Yes.
can you do me a favor and roll just a d20 plus 5?
I DM'd you a question, Lorelai.
On an 11, Duma, on an 11, you can't tell.
Okay.
21. You are staring down at this thing, and as you like look at it and you do the fucking like CSI Miami enhance, and you like the fucking camera field zooms in while you, the actual Adam, are interred in your chamber elsewhere in the ship. You are able to divine some things, kind of looking at essentially like looking at a splat somewhere down there and kind of inferring from that a tissue sample and doing a quick analysis of it. The flesh parts of this were human,
That's not good.
which on a 21 indicates to you that this might be the ultimate fate of the colonists that were on this ship.
For anybody else, Lapis is just very intently staring at this piece of rock she's put in a vial with concern, maybe a little bit of fear, mostly just curiosity.
Adam's going to finally turn around to kind of look over everyone. Is everyone alright?
Will be, I think. Thank you again, Gauze, for patching me up. She says, still visibly like pale and shaking.
Speaking of, once we get the last of these things out of me, can I get a quick treatment too? Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. That's my job.
Oh god. Sorry, I looked at the camera. I
Flashbanged
promise this is not me
again.
looking up rules. This is actually me looking at my emails or something.
Did the president die?
That's
not a
what
work
I
thing.
feel like whenever I open my email, actually.
It's definitely
honestly.
what I feel like when I open mine too.
That
I
is.
feel, honestly, whenever I open an email, I feel like Margaret.
That's you.
If that. Okay, that joke didn't land.
It's okay, you were cute while doing it.
Um,
Should
How-
she...
yeah, how is Nagisa actually like down health right now?
Oh yeah, he's at half health.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm at 8 health.
Yeah.
Y'all continue to roleplay amongst yourselves. I promise I'm listening. I have to do something really quickly.
And
Um,
I'm going to.
This was the theme.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I meant. That's what I was referencing when I said Margaret.
Yeah. No, every
I
time I
sort of,
open my email.
I sort of go up to like. Go up to Gauze.
Hmm?
Gauze,
Yes.
can you do me a favor and keep monitoring that wound?
Of course. That's that's my job. I'll admit once we get all the bits out, and she like gingerly pulls another one, then I'll clean it and.
Well, I don't know that you can properly without. Never mind.
Oh.
Very suspicious.
Squint.
Me, let's
Squinting.
see. I'm not too caught up on my medical knowledge. I kind of... Biology isn't exactly my strong suit.
Well,
Well,
clearly not all life forms are carbon-based.
I mean, whatever and however based or not based that thing was,
Oh my
I
god.
would really rather not see it again, honestly.
based
Based on what?
on what?
I fear that there may be more.
Mm.
Can I get Gauze?
Hmm.
Can you give me just straight intelligence or wisdom, your choice?
It's gonna be wisdom. Wisdom, which is up here. 21.
21. On a 21, Gauze, you are after you've stood up from yanking out, oh no, I pulled out another thing from Nagisa's body. I hope he didn't need that one.
Sobs.
You stand up and kind of like put your hands, your little rat hands down to where you're carrying all your stuff, and you feel and you remember that audio log that you guys picked up earlier.
Hmm.
It doesn't have power, but you think if you can find like a battery or something for it, it might be able to shed some light on what the fuck that was and what happened here.
Question.
Question,
Could
yeah.
we hook it up to the security droid in some way?
Maybe. Are any of you proficient? Let me double check the skills. Hang on.
Alternatively, I do have a flashlight I could just take the battery out of and stick it in it.
I don't think the battery from that would be enough. Would
Okay.
give it enough juice. You could connect it to your ship. You could go back to the ship. Let me just double check.
Surely there's a battery in here.
I need to look at the list of skills again.
There's
So
engineering.
to connect it to the security droid would be an engineering check.
I'm proficient in engineering.
You're proficient in engineering. You could totally try.
I think. Maybe I'm not.
I have
I have a whatever. Yeah, I also have a 4.
Well, but yeah, there. You have the log.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
proficient in it.
I can attempt. Well,
Cool.
Is anyone gonna like?
yeah, I was gonna
attempt
say
to-
I will.
Actually,
I
we
will
should probably ask the.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say I will very shyly approach the security droid, and hold up the depowered audio log and be like, weird question. Would you mind terribly if I tried to connect this to the power supply in this body?
So Adam looks down at Gauze, kind of like in a explain your smallness sort of way.
That's
Looking down
the
at this tiny
whole
rat.
vibe.
Looking
Yeah,
down at
Adam
this
is
tiny rat
currently-
asking to do a complicated feat of engineering.
I was like twice her height right now.
And you learned that like there are sentient rats 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm still here. I'm just picking up that D6 I lost to the void earlier.
Adam stares at this rat for a second.
Smiling so
then-
politely.
Will kind of like very carefully, you can tell, because you probably get the sense that Adam is somewhat concerned that if he falls over, Rat will go splat. So
No splat the rat!
Go from rat to
Sure.
splat like
I mean, she has 8 hit points, so.
Daw's
That
more like
first attack would have.
a Daw's more like goulash.
No!
So Adam very carefully like gets down on one knee, like
Oh my God,
lowering
you're
himself
proposing?
down.
Sorry.
And then from there, kind of basically sits cross-legged or the closest he can get. To sitting
that.
cross-legged.
It can do crisscross applesauce.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah!
It's designed for basically like a full human body range of motion, so you can see this giant, enormous, like 9-foot tall metal robot pull up crisscross applesauce like it's on its first day in kindergarten.
And then,
Do
I'm
not diss on
assuming
crisscross
Adam
applesauce.
knows how to do this. Can he locate where the thingy is?
Yeah, it's in the chest area.
Okay. Can he like open it up?
Yeah,
basically?
you pop it open. I will need an engineering roll from Gauze. Gauze, add an extra +2 because you're getting assistance.
Okay, I was gonna ask if I could help, but
Mm.
since I'm also proficient in this.
And now we get to play the Can I Share This audio game.
Okay, well, you'll just have to. It's. 18?
18, you it takes a little bit of fiddling, but you're able to like root around in your bag and it's like, what's that, fucking medical staples, no. Syringe full of morphine, no. Jumper cables, perfect. Pull them out, hook it up. It's a little jank. It looks like, imagine if you took out a tank battery and connected a subwoofer to it.
Yeah.
It's a little silly, but you do have it up and running. I am now going to pause the watch together and try something and hope to God it works.
Awesome, we love trying something and hoping it works.
Gauze
So-
keeps going like, pardon me, excuse me, the entire time she's doing it.
It feels weird and it feels a little weird and tingly, Adam.
Yeah.
Okay, I have.
Adam just occasionally grunts, but you're not really. It's not out of pain. It's more like someone's tickling me, and I don't. A rat is tickling me? Question mark.
If everyone could join the stream I've just started.
Oh.
Oh.
So you have your volume on the screen. I will warn you because mine was muted.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point you make. So was mine.
Yeah, everyone make sure you've got the volume set up. I think I have it set to. Okay. I hope this works because I had a lot of fun making this. Hang on, let me just go here.
Magistrates, Chief Science Up.
Were you able to hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, cool. This is the audio log that plays.
This is Magistrate's Chief Science Officer Lando Whalen. This is entry 373. And I swear that this trip couldn't get any more strange. Some of the crew have come down with, I don't know, something. I've never seen anything like it. Wires, chips, computers, they're all attached to them. It's like the crew, and trust me, I know how this sounds, but it's like the crew are absorbing them. There's metal, plastic, and flesh wound and fused together. And don't get me wrong, I have seen and dated my fair share of cyborgs. But this is different. We're having trouble figuring out where the skin, organs, and bones end, and where the chips and wires begin. I mean, on top of everything else, once the sickness gets so far, vitals and brain activity just decrease exponentially, and the sick, or the victims, whatever you want to call them, they don't die. They just become violent. To try and combat the spread, we've locked down the engineering bay. I hope to have this isolation done soon, but I personally have my doubts. As for Adam, we still have no answers. We're weeks now with it being unresponsive. We had to reroute air and life supports, rewire half the damn ship to keep communications up. That's the only reason I can even make these entries. But everything is hanging on by paper clips and prayer. One wrong move, one stray asteroid, one wrong switch, and it all goes dark. I admittedly haven't slept for about 2 nights, because every time I lay in bed and close my eyes, I calculate how fragile the system is and how long we could survive without it. 1 hour, 34 minutes. That's how long we have if the life support goes dark. God, I hope they're right. I hope no one can hear you scream in space. I hope I don't have to find out.
Ooh, Jesus Christ, that was so good.
That was
For the
amazing. What the fuck?
For the recording, I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Chris Walker, a former coworker of mine, who fucking killed it with that. I hit him up with that out of the fucking blue, and he was
Oh
like, "Give me the
my
details." I
God.
gave him the character details. He fucking killed it. Thank you, Chris. We love you.
That is
Yeah.
Sounds like
amazing.
something you'd see in like a really high budget production.
Yeah, no,
and now
that's
I will-
crazy.
I'm
Now I
playing
will
a
end the
video
stream.
game.
Now I will end the stream. Thanks so much, Chris. You'll be hearing more of Chris before we're done. We love you, Chris.
Oh,
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Chris.
There we go. And Dee Dee, if you could isolate that part of the recording and send it to me, I will love you forever because he wants to see it.
Oh yeah, sure.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So, you hear that.
Oh.
Question: do I have any recollection of like when this would have been recorded? Because they mentioned trying to fiddle with me, so that implies that I was like comatose? Question mark? Or the equivalent of comatose?
Give me a is history a skill in the system? Can't you tell I know Starfinder so well? So well. I'm so give me
It is not, but culture is. That's
that feels wrong. That feels like not the right.
May I suggest like profession?
Sure, no, because hang on.
Intelligence?
Normally,
You can just do straight
Yeah, give me just a
intelligence.
straight intelligence check. Yeah, D20
yeah.
plus 5.
Normally in D&D at least, to recall something, it's
Where the fuck is intelligence?
Not for security. It's just D20 plus
Wow.
5 for you.
Oh, okay.
Not the security droid's intelligence.
Oh, whoops. Okay. Suddenly, I remember everything.
Shit.
Nice. That's
Okay.
what we're talking
The
about.
tunnel vision, fisheye lens.
On a nat 20, I need a moment to consult my Facebook Messenger history with Chris.
Wow.
Oh boy, I hope I remember my Facebook password. Fuck.
You good there, DM?
I'm good. I'm good. I hiccuped.
We have lots of DM.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Rio
Sounded
goes
like
with
you
today.
died.
You sounded like you were at very least fucking startled by something.
Nope, I just hiccuped.
This just in. The DM is scared of their own hiccups.
What? I have like a million fidget toys. Where are they?
Oh, sorry, I was hungry.
I've been this thing that is like you can see it in camera. This is
I've
supposed to
been
be the
wa-
phone
yeah.
holder. My phone is dead. I've just been fucking with it the whole
I've been
time.
watching you fidget with it. You really need. I've been playing with a timer. I have like an analog timer on my desk, and I've just been turning the dial.
And before it goes off, like ding, we hear like an
It
oven in the
has
background.
no, it has. It's gone off once already.
I thought I hallucinated that.
So, okay, Adam, on a nat 20, you heard him give the specific log entry, and you heard him say that it's been weeks. From that, you can recall that something went wrong with your systems, and your shit went dark. You assume this was like maybe a month after that.
Okay.
So, this happened, I will say, in a way that the other players can understand, but in a way that the other characters wouldn't know, nearly 200 years ago.
Okay.
Oh. Damn, girl, you taking beauty sleep. Fuck.
That was a long, long time ago.
Oh.
I love how threatening it is.
That doesn't bode well for.
Not the best.
What is the average human lifespan in this day and age? Or
Mm.
like 200 years ago,
Assume
shall we say?
not.
Hang on, let me
Years
consult
ago.
the rule book.
Yes, the rule book.
Human. Oh, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong rule book. Human.
Thanks, Brain.
Maximum age, let me roll. I will roll at random to determine the absolute longest this person could have lived.
Everything in every system went right. And it sure as hell
The
did.
absolute longest this person could have lived was to 103 years old.
So, about average today. Okay.
Mm,
Well, not average today, but I mean like still in today's standard of human lifespan.
yeah. In captivity, humans can live up to 110.
So just to clarify, in Starfinder, the maximum age is 80 plus 2d20 years. So I rolled 2d20 and he rolled like a 13 and a 10.
Okay. Well, rip to him.
We're different. Oh, that's... So, these are the crewmates.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well for the rest of the ship.
Wait, if it's...
Although I suppose if there's non-humans, maybe.
Wait. He said it was an infection, right?
That was how he described it.
Like, he described it like it was a disease?
Yeah, something that was like spreading from crew member to crew member.
I'm a pilot, not a pathologist, but stuff like this, he kind of motions to his wound, like in his arms where he was like shielding himself. Is kind of how that thing spreads, or commonly blood contact, you know. Right? Or am I completely wrong?
You are exactly right, and you are probably correct.
Uh-oh.
Hmm. Safi looks nervous. So,
Safi, you should have your wound looked at too. We should pick as much of that out as possible and disinfect it as hard as we can.
Yeah, well, you know, good, incredible news.
Safi's wound looks pretty, like, good.
Yeah,
Safi's wound looks pretty fixed.
yeah, but like, she still has the stuff in her, does she?
And the magic popped it out.
I
Safi
need...
got magically healed, so...
Okay,
I got magic.
Yippee.
I was just
Even-
making sure that didn't just like surface heal everything and left the bits in, because that would be bad.
Yeah, I sealed it in there.
Yeah, that's what I was
You're
worried
just
about.
like-
Heat of
I
the
asked
moment.
you. I
I
sent
have
you a question.
received a DM. I have received a DM. I need to follow that up with a question. Actually, do I need to follow that up with a question, or do I need to follow that up by scrolling up and reading your backstory?
Also,
I will say, oh, there
sorry.
you go.
I was just gonna say, Duma, did you get inspiration for this character from Dax?
No,
No? No Jadsia vibes?
no. I watched a little bit of Stargate while you were asleep, actually.
Okay. Got it, so you're a Teal'c.
No.
You're not a Jaffa? Okay. Oh, right. I sat here and made myself an entire bowl of ramen, and then like totally forgot the actual reason I got up, which was to refill my water.
Roll of ramen. Oh yeah, while this is happening, at the mention of disinfectant, Gauze absolutely pulls out a bottle of alcohol from her bag.
Oh, absolutely. Wait, to clarify, medical alcohol or like booze?
Nope. Like booze.
I love
like
gauze.
like
I
starts
answered
to
your
pull it
question.
out, and
I
then
am
conversation
looking.
continues, and then she slides it back in.
So, just so I am, character pronouns. Nagisa is a he, they. Gauze is
Sure.
she, her. Cool. Adam,
As much as a rat can have gender, you know.
you can have a render.
Yeah.
Oh my god, a render?
Yeah.
This rat has pronouns. It's
Oh
fine.
my god, she's fucking...
What rendering engine do you use?
Of course, you have blue fur and
She's
pronouns.
Vulcan. OpenGL rat.
Okay, Safi, pronouns.
Alright, she, her.
Gauze, you never actually answered what their pronouns were.
Yeah, she did.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
she,
yeah.
her. Okay,
She,
never
her.
mind. I'm stupid. Don't listen to me.
My render.
I had to ask my mom her new puppy's name fucking 3 times in a 15-minute call earlier. My memory is not the greatest. Gang, I'm gonna be real with you.
All right, lovely. Can I get a
Like when the DM says things.
What
Just
do I call for? Everybody roll me medicine, which for you, is medicine wisdom?
Yes.
Is
Okay,
it
so
wisdom?
for
It's
you-
intelligence. No.
Oh no, you're right. It's intelligence.
Okay, so
Alright.
Adam, roll me d20 plus 5. Everybody else roll me medicine.
Me too.
Yes.
15.
20.
Holy moly, some big numbers. Okay. You are all thinking about the implications of what has been described in this audio log, right? A strange infection of some description that causes biomechanical mutations that are dangerous and that are killing human people. And those of you who clear a DC 20, which is two of you, and also Adam, clock immediately. If this is dangerous in this way to a human, the potential consequences to a android or comparable artificial intelligence or, you know, living computer machine thing, like say Adam, would be catastrophic.
So that's not great. I don't know that in
Uh-oh. Gauze just gives Adam a little pat. There.
That was so out of left field.
Adam's so formal and then just... Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O!
Yeah, maybe
I'm waiting for Adam to curse.
Maybe don't touch any of them.
I'm waiting for when, you know, like, just from an auditory perspective, what I'm waiting for is to hear, like, to hear Adam go, "Oh shit, hold on," and then move away from the mic somehow.
Just like a really, because the voice modulator doesn't properly account for distance, you just hear a very warbled, "What?" Sorry guys, my pizza's here. But yeah, you come to the realization that this thing that slowly kills people and takes them over and does something will probably do much worse things to Adam.
A heem.
Adam, who, to my understanding, has not explained in its entirety his... I'm moving this fucking thing away so I can stop fidgeting with it on camera. Has not explained the entirety of his predicament to you guys. So, it's up to you if you want to do that, but I am telling you, Adam, that if this thing gets to you and you understand that you're not really currently in a position to avoid that inevitability, bad things will happen.
Okay. Well, I mean, my question, well, I wouldn't know this in character, right? I don't know if I could glean this, but like, a proxy body, if it comes into contact with that, it's probably fine. I'll just lose the body. Okay.
You're reasonably confident that's how it works.
Okay.
So like if this security droid gets all fucky, you're probably fine.
Okay. Well, what room are we in again? The engineering bay?
You're at the entrance to where the engineering bay used to be.
Okay. And it was blown out, right? That's
Yeah,
the
you
whole
look out
fucking-
that what is now a window and what was once a door, and you see that, yeah, it's just the vacuum of space. It's gone. You don't know what happened to it.
Okay. Well, rip to whatever they were locking in there, I guess.
If you look around, you might be able to find more evidence of what happened.
Oh yeah, I get a bonus to investigation, I think. Hold on. Yeah.
And as that happens, I need to download another audio file really quickly, so feel free to talk.
If this virus reaches my chambers, I will succumb to its effects.
So it affects people like you too, huh? Nagisa, who does not know the consequences.
Yeah. Probably even worse, actually.
Yeah, I feel like.
All right.
Since introducing like robot parts, introducing machinery to a flesh body is less detrimental than introducing flesh to a machinery body, I think.
Not
That
quite.
really does some things.
Adam kind of like nods. Nods sagely to this rat.
It was saying really nothing at all.
Nods sagely like she's fucking the Messiah.
Can't believe, is Adam just like can't believe a
Well,
rat
don't
plate on his head?
crucify the rat.
Where
That
where
photo
is
wasn't
your?
known as ratio.
So we should probably find you then.
Remind me, do I know where I am? I feel like, have I asked this?
You know,
I don't know.
you know where you are on the ship, and as your systems are starting to come back online, you think it would take a while, but you might be able to lead these people there. Your predicament for the longest time was that you are, for all intents and purposes, trapped in your chamber and weren't able to tell anybody what the fuck happened, so nobody could get you out. Now you have people that you can talk to.
Okay.
Oh my god, no
Adam will
longer lonely.
We'll attempt to stand without squishing Rat. No splat.
Yeah, I will disconnect the jumper cables.
I can
No.
lead all of you in the direction of my chambers. Normally, my directive would be the safety and well-being of the passengers, but it is too late for them.
I have a question.
Stairs.
Just one sec.
Four.
Nagisa's gonna look around the room.
Yeah, go ahead and look around the room. I'm just, I'm making the next audio log, and I need a moment because I need to add a sound effect.
Is there anything specific we need to roll for looking around the room?
Sorry, what was that?
Is there anything? Do you want us to roll anything for looking around?
Yeah, investigation. And sorry, Duma, what was your question? As I flashbang myself.
I had a question for Adam.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Staring.
Something happened here. Something that would make... How do I put this? What was this ship's purpose?
Remind me, DM. It was a colony ship, right?
It was a colony ship, yeah.
Do we know the name of the system that it was attempting to travel to?
You do, and I have it in your DM somewhere. Bear with me a moment. I searched the term in Duma's DMs and went, why can't I find it? Okay. I'm putting it in your DMs.
Do I have to pronounce it like that?
I mean, it's a real word.
Huh?
Now I'm very curious.
It is. Hang on. For your
Yeah.
reference, just for everyone in the room, let me just double check so I'm not getting my mythology wrong. Yeah. For the record, the name that we're discussing is Karen or Charon, which is the psychopomp from like Greek mythology,
Oh.
I
but
don't
is
know.
also
How
kind
do
of
you
pronounced like Karen.
Isn't it?
No. How do you spell it?
Charon.
That's
Yeah.
pronounced Sharon.
Is it pronounced Sharon? I've always
Yeah.
heard it
Yes.
with a hard C sound.
Yeah, that's 'cause you speak to Anglos.
Well, no, because it's also been written with a K, so KH.
Yes, the Romans did.
I've heard it as Karen in mythology classes before, which is why I'd listed it as pronounced Karen.
So correct pronunciations are Karen, Charon. All of it is distantly related to a Hebrew name as well. Aaron.
Hang on. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. Give me a sec. Watch. I got this shit. Look. Go live. Look. It's the Google. It's Google.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I've got your ass. Join this and listen. You listening?
Karen. Karen.
I don't recognize
Karen.
the Anglo pronunciation
Karen.
because it's based on
Karen.
looking how a word would be said
Karen.
in English and then not transliterating it right. That is stupid.
Karen. Karen.
gonna pronounce it like Adam is
Karen.
gonna pronounce it like shut the fuck up.
Adam
Karen.
Adam independently decides that it's stupid and pronounces it wrong.
Yeah.
It is
It's
a
a
Greek
system. It's a
word.
system none of you have heard of anyway. So
Yeah. Okay.
let me end the stream. Ignore my sound effect library. Pay no attention.
Static, intense, thick, cyclical, static. Static twice for extra static. That's my next D&D character.
Static 2.
Static, intense,
Okay,
thick,
so-
cyclical, whatever, static.
Basically, Adam goes on to explain briefly that the ship was a transport ship for colonists en route to this system that you guys have never heard of.
Whose name you refuse to say.
They refuse to say. And was there a planet in mind? Because I feel like Adam would.
Not a specific planet.
Okay.
You were leaving from a planet called Erebus. Erebos. That
Well,
one is not from a real mythology. That's a name I stole from Magic the Gathering.
Okay. Leaving from there, going. to
Also
the
a name from
system.
mythology.
Is it?
Yes, Erebus.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
Anyway.
My god, Magic the Gathering stole from Greek mythology.
It's spelled
Anyway.
slightly differently than the one from actual Greek mythology,
That
but yes.
there are variant spellings. You guys don't know how European languages work.
We are, in fact, not European.
Well, shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. And who sponsored this voyage?
Who did sponsor this voyage?
This was everyone here except Adam give me culture. Give me culture checks. Everybody here but Adam.
Oh, shit.
Are you
Is a
good at
rock
culture?
cultured?
That's a nat one. I have a
Oh.
fucking +7.
That's a nat one for the person that's good at that.
Yeah.
17.
Holy
I
shit.
bet
Okay, the
so.
rock is cultured. So from what you have gathered from what has been described by Adam, this journey started in probably around the year 131 AG, which, you know, go into Pathfinder's calendar a little bit. That period 200 years ago was during a very large war between the Pact Worlds, which is the kind of like big government controlling the system that you're in and the surrounding systems, and their galactic neighbors, the Vesk. You, with a 17, and that's 17 from both Nagisa and Lapis, and I'm leaning on Nagisa here because it makes slightly less sense for Lapis to know this, but maybe Lapis picked this up being a mercenary or whatever Lapis has done. You realize that this colony ship was probably shipped off as a like last resort if the planet that they were leaving was getting like fucking glassed as part of a war.
For the record, my background is that I'm a scientist.
Your background is that you're a scientist. Okay. A scientist would probably not know this. Well, they would probably know this, but they would probably like infer this in a different way. I'm using Nagisa because Nagisa would probably know this from this.
Blast him.
So yeah, you do clock that, Lapis. You're free to decide how you know that on your own. So
My lap
that's
partner
probably
was
what
an
this was.
insufferable little bitch that wouldn't stop talking. Anecdotes. Anyway. Okay. Disconcerting. Actually, hey, I do have another question for you, DM.
Yeah.
No, you said explicitly that I don't know this. Never mind.
I did? Okay.
Uh,
Love it when you phrase it like that because it means I don't know what you were about to ask.
okay. Do I know where I'm from, like, roughly geographically?
Oh, okay, hang on. Now I have to DM you to answer this question.
Oh
Okay.
boy. I love DMs.
Secrets.
DMs with the DM.
Oh, fuck. Can I just pull you into DM to player?
Yeah, totally.
I don't know how to...
Yoink me.
Okay.
Off they go.
They hath been yoinked. Quickly. To the mines. What do the mines do? Nothing! How you doing, Poppy?
Oh, sleepy.
Tired, sleepy? Not sleep well? Or stay up doing dreamscape things?
Yeah. Well, I stayed up late last night because I had D&D and then I had to have dinner. So I had dinner at like 1 in the morning.
Maybe.
Those D&D. It's great. I love the consequences of my actions.
Do you?
Things are going so well for my D&D character in that campaign.
Are they?
Well, it's, it's like 50-50. 50% of the time it's Agonies, and 50% of the time she gets to flirt with the cleric, so
Flirting is good. Flirting's good.
it's, you win some, you lose some.
I just like women. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief.
Yeah.
Edgar. You're a bitch. Love you. He has decided to crawl onto my lap and rub his face against the edge of my shoe instead of me.
Cats love shoes. They love yeast and shoes.
Yeast?
Yeah.
Why do cats love yeast?
That's why they like bread. Because they like the yeast.
How did I
I
never
don't know,
this
they
about
just
cats?
they just like the they like the something about yeast they enjoy.
Uh-huh. I feel like I'm being gaslit. I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't know, I read that somewhere that they really like yeast, which is why some cats go like crazy wild for bread. One of my friend's cats loves bread. My cat is very picky. Oh, she's a little bean right now.
Oh, we do love beans.
Just
Are they
fully
like toe beans or like full bean?
face down. Black.
Sorry. Face down, booty up. Sorry.
He's fully shaped like a bean right now.
Without thinking about the consequences of my actions, I almost said Venus.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my actions have consequences.
That's D&D.
Yeah. D&D do be like that. You
D&D
okay,
and
Amber?
roleplay.
Yeah, sorry, I was just reading through some stuff, trying to get this sorted.
Don't forget your
I
camera.
want you all to know that when I got yanked into DM to player, I got jump scared by Jacob Geller because my camera went away.
Jacob Geller?
I was watching a YouTube video.
Okay.
I had it open underneath the like pop out Discord chat window, and then it vanished because my camera went away, and I just got jump scared by his face.
The same thing happened to me, but instead with Jonathan Frakes.
You
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
I can actually put you over here. Hold on, I forgot about that.
Anyway, Yes. Sort of look around. Like you see Lapis do like this sort of gesture. Like a thought bubble.
Villager thinking. How long are we in this room for, approximately? Would you say? I asked.
How long would you like to have been in here? Would you like to explain to me why you're asking?
Because I can exhaustively search a room in 5 minutes.
Yeah, go crazy. Did
Cool.
everyone roll investigation?
I didn't.
I
There
didn't.
is no
roll it.
investigation.
Yes, there is. There's perception. Sorry.
You're right. There's not perception, right?
So
Fifth edition, man. 5th edition.
So I take basically
Oh
I-
my
I-
god.
I take a nat 20 and I have a plus 8 to this.
So you take a 20 on the die, effectively.
Yeah.
Which whenever you do that, it does not count as a nat 20. It does not count as a critical success. It just counts as a 20 on the die. It's not a crit.
Yeah.
But
given that Adam just rolled a crit, I don't think we.
Yeah, Adam did just roll a crit, so we've got a crit in the mix. Holy moly. Gauze, you want to roll too? Fuck it.
Sure.
Should I just write down 28 somewhere?
Oh, I have good perception. Well.
Cool. And you're looking for any evidence of what happened here in the engineering bay?
Yeah, pretty much. And any clues about where we can go next and what systems failed.
Okay, Adam and Nagisa, at around the same time, on a nat 20, you find another audio log.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm just let me see if I remember how to do this. Come on, college, don't fail me now. There we go. I need to check. Okay, cool. I did make that correctly. Lovely. Yeah, you guys find another audio log. I'm not going to make you re-roll engineering because you already had this hooked up. It's essentially just like move the jumper cables over.
I clip the jumper cables back on.
You adjust the jumper cables and then...
had a terrible mental image. Okay.
Yeah, here we go. I'm going to share my screen again.
Presuming I still have permission from...
Oh yeah, do you
Adam.
ask for consent again?
Yeah. Well, Adam and Nagisa are the ones who found it, so I assume they have to bring it to me.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Christ. Okay. Pause the music. Yeah, you guys get it all hooked up, and share screen. Adobe Audition. Go live.
I'm in the stream.
Exciting.
Am I in the stream?
I don't know. I did just share it, so.
No, you're not.
Sorry.
No problem.
Stream. There we go.
Is everyone in?
Nope. Yes.
Come on.
I thought Duma was bombarding me with Big What.
No, it's not Big What, that's Ugu.
I don't know what you fucking call your emotes.
You're not a bottom, liar.
I didn't say that.
Yes, but I was saying.
Yeah, okay. If everyone's here, this is the audio log you hear with the new one. This one is in much worse condition.
This is Magistrate's Chief Science Officer, Lando Whalen. And this will be my final entry. I have searched my entire life for answers. That's what being a good scientist is. What I never dreamed is that there would come a day where I wished I hadn't found them. And I honestly don't know where to start. I guess back at the beginning with Adam's shutdown. When Adam shut down, we had to reroute our life supports, and as stereotypical as it sounds, this thing spreads using the vents. Christ, it's like we opened the damn door for it. When one of my team became infected, he let us do experiments on him to figure out what it was. Said that he wanted to ensure the rest of the crew's survival. That was the first answer that I had gotten. People can hear you scream in space. We ripped and tore metal and flesh from his bones. But between his screams of torture, he begged us to continue until we had our answers. Was it a virus, a fungus, bacteria, parasite? We thought the same. But what we didn't expect was our second answer. Bioweapon. One that strips the shuttle of parts and steals the humanity of its victims and leaves them with only the most basic of functions. I have survived, not by being the strongest or the smartest or quite anything quite as heroic. I have survived because I am a coward, by being closest to the exit and by... Well, it doesn't matter now, I guess. I know now that I am not going to make it. I'm the last alive, but not for long. I don't know if you can hear them beating on the door behind me, but it won't hold forever. The most I can do is make up for the mistakes that I've made. The Magistrate was designed and built to allow the jettison of different pieces, compartments, in case we ran into a warship. It would make the ship lighter, and we could offer a fast getaway. I am going to use this function to jettison the engineering bay, if there is anyone left out there on the main part of the ship. This gives them the best chance. Before I sign off, to whomever gets this message, if you could pass this along. One final message to my daughter Maggie. Just know that I...
Why the fuck is
Oh,
Audition like this? I don't
Sarah.
understand. Anyway,
Jump scare.
again, big shout out to Chris. Holy fuck, these were perfect.
Oh my god.
Exactly what I
so
asked for.
good.
He fucking blew me away with these.
Shout out to Chris.
That's wow.
Jesus Christ, that's so good.
Ow.
Man.
Heart.
I need
My heart hurt.
I
So
need
y'all
you to
hear
know-
that?
I need you to know that I have not been more jump scared by an audio because my name, my Christian human name in real life is Maggie.
This is for you.
It's the most
Dad's in
violent
space!
double take.
Congratulations, he's dead.
I was like, hello.
It's for you.
I'm sorry about your father.
Oh
Oh my
no. Rest
god.
in peace.
All right, well, yeah.
So back
I
to the
did not-
contents
I
of
did
the
not
log.
mean to jump scare you. I didn't know that.
Okay,
He
that's so
ad-libbed
funny.
that. He came
That's
up with
so
that on his
funny.
own.
Oh,
I love
that's
that.
so tragic.
Oh,
So
man.
Man.
back to the actual contents of the log for the game for a moment.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't we just kick that bioengineered weapon down a vent?
Looking away.
OS.
Yeah. What? It was the most sensible thing to do.
I
at
could
the
have
time.
killed it with a knife! My god.
Boy, y'all are in a real pickle, huh?
Well, it's not like anyone else would be alive. It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, except for me, but you know, it's
Next
fine.
thing. Next two things.
Do you voice this concern? Do you voice this concern out loud?
Yes, Nagisa does say that out loud. Next thing, it doesn't sound like from the logs he actually got to jettison it. The space outside you said looked mangled, like it had exploded off, not like it had been detached. And we are in part of the engineering bay right now.
Give me a you're not so okay, give me a piloting check, I guess. You're the one who's familiar with that.
Yeah. I am very familiar with that. If I can figure out what part of this I need to fucking... 29.
29. Okay, so two things. One, you don't know the layout of this ship. You're heading towards, from what you understand, maybe you're in part of the engineering bay, but it's unclear. This might just be the way that would have gone there if it had jettisoned. Two, the outside of the ship is very damaged, but that looks not necessarily like explosions. It looks like the ship has been floating derelict for 200 years and ran into space junk several times.
Okay.
The mangling looks like it's from collisions, not from explosions.
Either way, it sounds like from his log that that was not him hitting the button. It sounds like it...
Well, the thing was damaged as well.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, like he could have.
There is like a
gotten the
large
sentence out.
there is a large dent in like the corner of the log,
So it's possible it
like the actual
floated in.
physical thing.
So it's possible he could have gotten his message out. Just that was damaged and was lost.
Yeah.
Yes, more of them.
Great. More things that we just threw in the vent. Hey, Adam?
Kind of like turns its head towards you.
I know I just probably got infected with this thing, which is a great sign to begin with. I'll cope with that in a minute. No more kicking things into vents, okay? If nothing else, the others shouldn't.
No more kicking into vents.
Check mark on the list in the brain.
There's no later point. There is no stipulation about throwing them into vents, or punching them, or shoving them.
We should probably find you soon. We should probably hurry with that.
Adam kind of like looks towards the window and stares in what you would feel like would be 1,000-yard stare if, you know, you could see that, basically. And then kind of slowly turns to look at you again.
Leave me if it is too dangerous. I have already lost my entire crew that placed their belief in me. You do not need to go with them.
It'd be
Sounds
bad
fun.
if anyone found this place.
DM, very pointed question here.
Yeah.
Do I know how to blow this ship up? Just like self-destruct.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Explode everything.
I'm glad you asked.
Yeah.
So,
Had a feeling.
here's the deal. You did. That system's not back online.
Well,
Yeah. Well, that gives us a task.
Okay, so here's my theory. It's a bioweapon, right? This was a colony ship fleeing from war, so it's likely that the bioweapon either was a product of the people that it came from and just happened to get loose, but more likely it doesn't seem like these are military personnel, so it was probably put on here as a saboteur. It doesn't matter. The thing is, it's been about 200 years-ish since that war. 200.
It's been about 200 years since this has been derelict for about 200 years. I would need to double check the book when the war ended.
Okay. So.
Let me look in the book. Continue to speak.
There's two options. Either this virus, we'll call it that, has been known about for probably quite a while and has a cure somewhere if we do get off of this. Or this is the only instance of it.
It's not a virus. It's a parasite. Of a kind, I suppose.
I think it's... I don't know if it matters, really.
Well, it does matter. A parasite is an organism that, at least in theory, well, it survives off of the host, but it does not require... It has cells of its own. It is a multicellular organism that repurposes organic matter, and I suppose in this case, inorganic matter for its own purposes.
Like the shrapnel?
Of which there's
Almost.
plenty on this derelict ship.
Well, yeah.
My friends,
Okay.
if I'm not
Damn,
mistaken.
I didn't-
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, really quickly. I was checking the book to get an answer for Nagisa's question. Nagisa, roll culture for me.
Awesome, I have a 4 in this.
You can see I'm flashbang because I have the
6.
PDF open. You got, I'm sorry, 6?
Yeah, you said on the check earlier that it was 200-ish years? Or
So
How
it
long
was-
has the ship
so-
been here?
The ship's been derelict for about 200 years. The current year is 323. This ship has been derelict, you think, since about 130, maybe 131. The war ended in 291.
So very recent, everything considered.
Yes. Also, I will say, anyone else can feel free to give me culture, actually, except Adam.
I know this despite being absent.
No, Adam would not know this, absolutely. 22, okay. Safi.
16.
This is specific. Safi is the only one who clears the DC here. Safi, you also recognize something here. And I need to double check yes, so this ship has been floating. Actually, can I pull you to DM to player?
Sure.
Since this is a... Okay, hold on. Hi, since this is a game thing, do you want me to take my headphones off and let this be on the recording?
Sure, fuck it.
Okay, cool.
You can, yeah, sure, fuck it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
mute myself and take my headphones off. When you guys move back, I'll rejoin.
Awesome. Okay, so, Safi,
Mm-hmm.
you, on a 22, you were able to divine some information. First of all, based on these descriptions, and based on the way that Adam has been, I will say, reserved, but occasionally emotive. You assume that Adam is not a traditional ship AI. Adam might be an android, which is a kind of people. Specifically, a kind of people that are legally recognized as people in the Pact Worlds, in the place where you live. You understand that androids were granted full citizenship and recognized as people in the year 154. If this ship has been floating since 131, it occurs to you on a 22, there is a possibility that Adam was interred without much of a choice in the matter. It's possible.
Oh, okay.
That's an idea that occurs to you on a
Mhm.
22.
Okay.
Also worth noting is that if the ship has been floating since 131, that means that the only alien race, the only non-human or android race that Adam would be familiar with are the Vesk, who, as far as Adam is concerned, they are still at war with, and the Shiren, the little bug people, which is probably why Adam did not recognize
Right.
yes, did not recognize your Yaskoi friend. That's what you're able to glean on a 22.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. We can go back now.
Sure thing.
Dee, we can go back now.
Back.
There we go.
Yep, sorry, I was unmuting on the recording, so...
You're golden. No worries. I need to restart my camera because I got Jacob Geller jump scared again.
Excuse me.
So,
okay, yeah, so that's... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Just like, no, I was in the middle of saying something. Does anyone want to bring this up, or is this something?
That's up to you, Safi. Or would you like to let Lapis finish what Lapis was saying?
Amber?
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Would you like to mention anything that I explained to you, or would you like to let Lapis finish what Lapis was saying?
Safi will mention both aspects, actually. So she will kind of like look towards the notes she has made thus far, come to a realization, and kind of just like say quietly to everybody that like you know, androids, right?
Yes.
And how they are rightfully so legally recognized as their own peoples and sentient and whatnot.
Nod.
Based on the apparent dates the ship was launched, was abandoned. Well, abandoned's a strong word. And she specifically says this next part quietly enough not to be picked up by Adam if possible.
So say what you say, and then we're going to figure out how we're going to see if Adam can hear it.
Yeah. I have the feeling that Adam might not have come here onto the ship voluntarily. Based on the dates and legal statuses of androids at that date.
So what we're going to do, let me look at the skills really quickly. Give me, Safi, give me, your choice of... Safi, give me diplomacy or bluff, your choice. And,
Anyway, so.
Adam, give me, the droids,
Perception?
Yes. Adam, give me the droid's perception. So, Adam, on a 25 compared to a 14, you hear that.
And the dates of the ship being abandoned would also explain why might back then, I believe, if I am right, the humans were still at war with the what was the name again? Sorry,
The Vesk.
the Vesk. The Vesk and people like Gauze here, and indicates Gauze, were not public knowledge until after the date of abandonment of the ship.
So, they thought humans were the only ones in the galaxy?
Except for the Vex, who they very much were at war with at the time.
Yeah, well, other than... Yeah.
Classic humans.
Do you say that in character?
Yeah.
Yes, well, it's not the only intelligence here. As for, to correct your earlier statement, Gauss, and you see her sort of hold up the vial with the splinter in it. This is not... I think this is not simply a result of the infection. This is it.
It is?
Yes. This is alive. Is that a character?
Yeah.
Love her to death. She's kind of stupid, ain't she?
Well, she's grappling with.
She's
concepts.
anxious. I know. I'm teasing.
You have had the most hour in history.
Yeah, like this is a lot. Like, yeah, Gauze knows a lot about biology and, you know, the alive things, and looking at what looks like weird space shrapnel and being like, this is alive, is upsetting.
I can't tell you exactly how it functions, but I can promise you that I should know a little bit.
Cool. Well, maybe don't touch it more than
No,
we
don't.
have to.
Don't touch it with your skin at all, actually.
Glancing at Nagisa.
I think it's a little late for me and Safi on that one.
Yes, it is. But I don't know. Perhaps it can be persuaded to Neverland. You see her sort of like you see. Oh, go on.
Persuaded.
Nothing. Forget about it.
Question mark.
You see her sort of like her gaze shifting between a lot of very contradictory looking emotions and sort of just shifting. There's a lot of like shuffling and shifting weight like from one leg to the other going on, and a lot of like seemingly nervous ticks, some of which you are familiar with her doing, others not.
Would anyone like to roll sense motive?
Oh boy, would I?
Ooh, I
Lapis,
would.
to contest that, you would have to roll bluff. And Adam's sense motive is wisdom, so for you, I believe that's a d20 plus 2.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, hit me up. Oh, in my DMs? Hang on. I was waiting for you to speak.
By the way,
Do you roll bluff?
I also get
No.
these,
Okay.
which is 1d6 additional.
1d6 additional?
Oh, your expertise to roll an extra d6 for it? Yeah, totally.
10.
What was the roll again, sorry?
Sense motive.
Sense motive.
Sure,
so
we're all
that was
rolling
20
sense motive.
Plus 6, so 26.
Holy
Damn.
moly. Some big numbers. Let me just double check.
All
Let me
of
just
us
double
pass.
let me double check Adam's stats really quickly, and I will let you know what Adam will roll for that.
Oh, do I not roll my d20 plus 2?
I'm just checking to see if you have any skill ranks in it. I can't remember.
Okay.
All of us are immediately like, that's a fucking lie.
At the minimum, it's a d20 plus 2. It might be a d20 plus significantly more than 2.
Okay.
You do not, so it's just a d20 plus 2.
Okay.
Not significantly more than 2.
Well, like this, Adam has plus 16 piloting, so like a lot of skill ranks in this person, but none invested in sense motive. Okay, so
I have plus 12. Big D. Oh, I'm kidding.
yeah, okay, so everybody is able to. Everybody, I think, beats the 10.
Yeah.
Lapis, feel free to describe what they're able to glean from that. I leave that up to you.
Okay, let me think about this.
And feel free to say that people who rolled higher got more, like Safi with a fucking 26.
So, everyone is pretty much able to glean that she is trying to find a non-existent balance between sharing crucial information and obfuscating other pieces of information. Safi and Gauze. How to put this? There are bits of her body she appears to be like turning away from everyone else. Just like turning weirdly with her torso and just like head twisted like all the way to the side like a fucking model. Yeah.
Wind.
You also get the sense that she's not a good liar. By virtue of 10.
I was gonna say, I think I gleaned that from the roll. But yeah, you guys have experienced all these revelations and now can decide a way forward.
Sure, Doc.
Do I know? Okay, do I know where the reactor or like the self-destruct button is?
What would give you power back? How about we start there? More of your
Yeah,
system
and
balance.
also, can you lead us to where you are?
Okay, so DM, do I know where the power is?
You would know how to lead them there, yeah. That's a good first step.
Okay. Where is it relative to where I am?
Relative to
Like-
where you are? So, okay.
Like my chamber, I mean.
Are we looking at the camera?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use a visual diagram. This here, this hand that I'm waving around is where you guys are right now. Like, up here, kind of, is where the power stuff would be. And like, here is where you are.
Okay.
So like
take
the
an L shape.
opposite of, yeah.
Well, we could take an L shape. You know, go there and then go to the power. Well,
That's
I
a
guess we
V.
could. What?
Semantics, it's Duma.
Semantic. That's fine. Okay. The point is, go to my chambers and then go up to power and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my dice tray nearly fell off my desk.
I appreciate the fuck and then like it cuts off. That's what got me.
Perfectly cut.
You were so perfectly still that I thought you somehow shut off your computer.
Yeah,
I
did
didn't
look like...
Edgar. I didn't Edgar.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right, lovely, 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 lovely. So, with
I can lead you all either to my chamber or to where the power substations are located.
Well, both of those sound like excellent ideas in my books.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to go further into the ship. It's fine.
One last thing.
Yeah, I think we should find you first, probably.
Definitely not a bad idea.
Adam
'Cause
like
if you're
doesn't respond. He's kind of
stuck
like
somewhere.
confused? Question mark. like okay. I mean, don't know why you guys are so fixated on that, but whatever.
Well, if you're stuck somewhere and one of those things comes and finds you,
That would be bad for all of us. Like,
Don't know that.
It may be in the best interest of your party and for humanity as a whole that this ship is destroyed from the inside out. Destroying the power substations should do the trick.
I mean, yes. But part of the reason we joined this thing is to help, right? That's why we got on to begin with. If nothing else, you're the only survivor. And if that thing gets to you, there's no telling if you'd be able to potentially get out here somehow. And
No.
yeah. And also we can blow up the ship without you on it, probably.
yeah, that's the other ideal. Yeah.
Yeah, ideally.
It'd be really sorry, OOC. It would be really funny if all of us just went, no, we can. Yeah, you're right. We can just leave. Like pressing no. Like, do you love Pokemon? Like the tutorial bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
And they're both in the same direction, kind of.
Very well. Although I will admit, I do not understand your fixation on rescuing me.
Okay. I don't have to.
That's why I pat that.
Yeah.
Pat.
Believe it or not, you're a person.
Wow.
I just want to say I love the mental image of this giant robot getting patted by a 4-foot tall rat.
She like crawls up on him like a fucking monkey bars. Like
She's just like she's patting like what? Because Adam is so tall. She's patting like a leg.
Gently pat his calf.
Yeah, like
You've
his,
got
his
nice
knee, just a little pat.
You've got nice shins.
Yeah. A
Thanks, I got it
comforting
5 minutes ago.
pat to the shin.
So, with a direction decided,
kind of.
You-
Yeah.
begin moving in the general direction of both Adam's chamber and the power station, and we will end the session.
Woo! Ow. We're good.
I hope you all had fun.
Yay!
I love to be upset about space.
I also love to be upset about space.
I'm glad you're all enjoying this. This is not something, this is outside of my normal wheelhouse, and I'm glad it's going well.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've heard of Dead Space,
Thanks,
now get ready
Grace.
for Upset Space.
Now get ready for...
Marginally- Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
marginally upset space, like marginally troubled space.
Yes.
Now get ready for
Uncomfortable.
bread space. Your final boss is a goose trying to get all the bread.
I like that. That's where you
Not
went.
not that kind of bread space.
Yeah, I was thinking the other. Never mind.
We're not going there.
Yeah, this is. I have to put this on YouTube.
Do not
Let's
fuck
just...
the robots.
Man.
You can fuck Adam, I guess, but do not fuck the other things.
I feel like that's android racist. Like there are people who are just robots in this setting.
When you buy a bed that's too big for the room you're in, you need more bed space.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of like saying don't fuck the alien from Alien. Because it's like, there are aliens that are probably cool, but maybe not that one.
Yeah, that one's not cool.
Maybe not that one specifically.
You know what? That's totally fair. All right, everyone. As we close up shop here, was there any last thing that people would like to say on the recording?
Thank you.
Homie Chris.
Thank you again, Chris, for those fucking audio
Yeah.
logs. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Thanks,
Oh
Chris.
my god.
Literally
Yeah.
perfect.
ruled.
Exactly what I needed.
Amazing.
Also,
To be
welcome
upset
to my
and also
YouTube
jump
channel.
scared.
It was very funny. I DM'd him. I got whenever right after we ended Zion, I hit him up on Facebook and was like, "Hey Chris, you want to help me out with a D&D thing?" And he said, "Yes. Oh my god, I'm off for 2 weeks and I'm losing my mind." So it was literally perfect.
All right. Well, that's it. See you next week. Bye.
Yippee.